message for y'all. Okay, right now, the energy around money and career is less about overnight success and more about consistency, patience, and smart decisions. Okay, many people could be feeling very frustrated because they are putting in a lot of effort but not seeing immediate results. If that's you, today's message is simple: progress is happening even if it isn't visible yet. Okay. So it's given that something is happening behind the scenes and you don't really see it, but keep working on what you're doing because it's going to flourish, it's going to bloom. Like in the last video or so that I made recently, I said something about like a seed growing. You have to plant your seeds first, water them, take care of them, whatever the case may be, nurture it so it can grow properly. And that's the energy that I'm picking up now. Some of you may be entering a period where you're being asked to learn new skills, improve what you're already doing, or stepping outside of your comfort zone. The people who adapt are likely to see the greatest opportunities over the coming weeks and months. Okay. So this could involve your career. If you've been waiting for a response, interview, promotion, client inquiry, or some sort of business growth, don't assume silence means rejection. Okay. Continue applying, networking, creating, and showing up consistently for you and your business. Today's message, when it comes to your finances, ask yourself, where is my money actually going? What expenses can I reduce? What skill could I monetize? And what can I start today that my future self would thank me for? All right, that's a lot of financial growth. Okay, it doesn't begin with large amount of money. So a lot of financial, businesses that are now popular and big, I'm pretty sure they didn't start with a whole lot of money. I'm hearing you got to start somewhere to get somewhere. Okay. Now, the things you want to avoid when it comes to your money, your career, and whatever path you're on in life right now, don't compare your income to others. Um, Try not to do a lot of emotional spending. Give up on a project too soon. Like you don't want to give up on something that you kind of just started. And expecting immediate results from long-term goals. So it's like spirit wants you to avoid having expectations, avoid giving up too soon, and avoid emotional spending and avoid comparing yourself to anybody. All right. What you need to focus on is building multiple streams of income, learning valuable skills, staying organized, and following through on ideas instead of constantly starting new ones. Yes, that's really the one. So whatever idea you have or you come up with, it's best to write it down so you don't forget, okay? Especially if your ideas flow in like a river, and I'm talking about idea after idea after idea. Like if you have ideas constantly coming to you, it's best to write them down, okay? So you can kind of pick which one you want to start with, continue with, or etc. Now, someone listening to this has an idea, business, side hustle, or a project that they've been putting off because they're waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time may never arrive, though. Progress often comes from starting before you feel fully ready. So, you know how people say, it's not the time to have a child. It ain't the best time to have a child, and that's kind of like saying, oh, it ain't the best time to do this business or to run a business. But people have also said it's really never it's never a good time to have a child. Like it's never, you're not gonna really find a good time. Like you just gotta kind of like do it. Like, instead of, oh, I'm gonna just wait. Not saying just do it, but it's like instead of trying to get everything prepared and ready, spirit is just like just jump into it. Like even if you're not all the way prepared, I'm getting like you're gonna keep preparing as you go. So that's a good thing. Cause I've heard that like, oh, it's never a good time, it's never really a good time to have children, but people be trying to make it seem like it's better to have a child this time versus that time, but it's really, really never no good time. So spirit just want to let you know that get that perfect timing mindset out of your head when it comes to your career or your business, because a perfect time, I mean, like it doesn't exist. So if you are waiting to start some, when it comes to timing or something, you're waiting on the perfect timing, I'm getting like that could be holding you back. Okay, because you're so focused on the timing and it ain't gonna never be a perfect time. So I don't know who that's for. Okay, but success is often less about talent and more about showing up repeatedly when results are slow. So keep planting your seeds. Some of the work you're doing today may not pay out tomorrow, but it could change your life 6 months from now. Okay, so this whole message is giving me like stay consistent on what you're doing and let go of expectations when it comes to your money and your career. So immediate results, it happens overnight for some people, but I do know sometimes you really have to go on a journey or two to get to where you want. And that's okay. That's why Spirit is saying like progress takes time. And if you keep showing up consistently for yourself and for your business, whatever it is that you are doing or interested in when it comes to your money and your career, I'm getting like it will work out. You will start to see the seeds bloom that you planted, okay? So this is today's money and career message. So if you need to replay the video to rehear everything, you should, okay? But that is the final message for today.